Socrates Brasileiro Sampaio de Souza Vieira de Oliveira, MD, simply Socrates, was a Brazilian footballer who played as an attacking midfielder. His doctorate in medicine and his political awareness earned him the nickname Dr. Socrates. Easily recognizable for his beard and headband, Socrates became the symbol of cool for a whole generation of football supporters. He was a technical playmaker, known for great through passes and his vision on the field, as well as his physical strength. He was also a two-footed player and a prolific goal scorer. His ability to read the game was highly valued, and his signature move was the blind heel pass. He was considered to be one of the greatest midfielders ever to play the game. In 1983, he was named South American Footballer of the Year. He was named by Pelé copyright one of the 125 greatest living footballers at a FIFA Awards ceremony in 2004. Socrates played for Brazil for 7 years, scoring 22 goals and representing the nation in 2 World Cups. He captained the team in the 1982 FIFA World Cup. Playing in midfield alongside Zico, Falcao Poundo and midfielder, considered one of the greatest Brazilian national teams ever. He also appeared in the 1979 and 1983 Copa Arma copyright Rica. At club level, Socrates played for Botafogo SP before joining Corinthians in 1978. He moved to Italy to play for Fiorentina, returning to Brazil in 1985 to end his career. Playing career, club career, Socrates was born in Bila copyright M. do Pará. He began playing football professionally in 1974 for Botafogo SP in his native Ribeirão Preto, but spent the majority of his career with Corinthians, scoring 41 goals in 59 copyright A games, and 172 goals in 297 matches in total. In 1984 Euro 85, aged 30, Socrates had his first experience abroad, playing in Serie A with Fiorentina. He returned to his country after that sole season, representing Flamengo, Santos and former club Botafogo SP, and retiring in 1989. In 2004, more than a decade after retiring, 50-year-old Socrates agreed to a 1-month player coaching deal with Gufforth Town of the Northern Counties East Football League in England. He made his only appearance for the club on November 20, against Tadcaster Albion, coming on as a substitute 12 minutes from time. International career, Socrates was capped 60 times for Brazil between May 1979 and June 1986, scoring 22 goals. He captained the national team at the 1982 FIFA World Cup, and also appeared in the 1986 World Cup in Mexico. In the latter edition, he scored twice, starting with the game's only goal against Spain in the group stage. He added another in the round of 16 for a Euro 0 win over Poland, shooting his penalty kick without running. In the following game, against France, he tried to convert it in the same fashion, but at his shootout attempt saved by goalkeeper Joel Batz. Socrates also represented the country at the 1979 and 1983 Copa Arma copyright Rica tournaments. In the latter he appeared in only one game, the second leg of the final against Uruguay. Statistics, Club Brazil. Honours, Personal life, Socrates lived in Ribeirão Preto with his wife and 6 children. He was a columnist for a number of newspapers and magazines, writing not only about sports, but also politics and economics. He frequently appeared on Brazilian TV programs as a football pundit. At the time of his death, Socrates was writing a fictional book about the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. Socrates was a doctor of medicine, a rare achievement for a professional footballer. Even rarer is the fact that he earned the degree while concurrently playing professional football. After retiring as a player he practiced medicine at Ribeirão Preto. He was also noted for being an intellectual, a heavy drinker and a smoker. His younger brother Raul was also a footballer and an attacking midfielder, being a member of the Brazilian team that won the World Cup in 1994, notably playing for São Paulo and for Paris Saint-Germain. Politics. During his time at Corinthians, Czar Cubed Crates co-founded the Corinthians democracy movement, in opposition to the then-ruling military government. Czar Cubed Crates and his teammates protested against the regime's treatment of footballers, and showed support to the wider movement for democratization, by wearing shirts with Democracia written on them during games. Czar Cubed Crates has stated that 3 of his childhood heroes were Fidel Castro, Che Guevara and John Lennon. Lula was good, he said, but earned a mere 7 or so out of 10 for how he had governed Brazil. Legacy and Death. Pelé copyright named Czar Cubed Crates as one of the top 125 living footballers in March 2004 and World Soccer named him one of 100 best footballers in history. In October 2008, he was inducted into the Pacaembu Brazilian Football Museum Hall of Fame. The Brazilian's health started to deteriorate. On August 19, 2011, Czar Cubed Crates was admitted to intensive care in the Albert Einstein Hospital in Sao Paulo with gastrointestinal bleeding secondary to portal hypertension and was discharged 9 days later. The following month he spent 17 days in hospital with a liver ailment. On December 1, 2011, he was hospitalized with food poisoning which developed into septic shock and he was put on life support. He died on December 4, 2011 at the age of 57. He was survived by his wife and 6 children. President of Brazil, Dilma Rousseff, paid tribute, saying Brazil had lost one of its most cherished sons. On the field, with his talent and sophisticated touches, he was a genius. Off the field, he was active politically, concerned with his people and his country. Corinthians fans held up signs in tribute and there was a moment of silence before the team's match against Palmeiras. The result matched a professed desire of Czar Cubed Crates, who had once stated his wish to die on a Sunday when Corinthians won a trophy. Fiorentina held a minute's silence before their league match against Roma, and the players wore black armbands in tribute. Former Brazil striker Ronaldo tweeted, "Sad start to the day. Rest in peace Dr. Socrates." Zico called him unique. Italy's Paolo Rossi described the death as a piece of our history that's broken off and gone away. Garforth chairman Simon Clifford paid tribute to the great grace of Czar Cubed Crates. Myths. There is a persistent myth that Czar Cubed Crates studied medicine in Dublin, Ireland, and that during this time he played reserve football for University College Dublin. The rumour gained some credibility following articles in several newspapers apparently confirming it, in one case even citing a confirmation by a named source within the Football Association of Ireland. The story is, however, untrue, and has been debunked in other newspaper articles, and denied by the Dublin College. References. External links. Czar Cubed Crates a Euro FIFA competition record, Czar Cubed Crates at sambayfoot.com, Garforth debut photo gallery at BBC.